Alright, here we have the Agent LS5. I picked it once. Actually, it might be it's picked right there. I picked it once, so we're going to go ahead and try to pick it again. This is a dimple style lock. I believe it's a Japanese lock. There's the key. I think it has 6 pins on each side. I think that's about right. So 12 pins in all. Pretty sure that's what it is. There it is. Oh, okay, just making sure it operates smoothly. Sometimes after you put it back together, you gotta like make sure everything's working right. Oh, come on. All right, so this one, every single pin in there, every single driver pin is like a little spool, and there's nothing special on the key pins, and then there's like a ball detent that keeps it from, like, usually when you have spools you want a standard pin in there so that when you put the key in it's not automatically in a false set, but there's a little ball bearing and a ball detent that centers it so that you can get the key in and out without it being in a false set. So in any case, that said, to pick this, if you've been watching, you see I'm using the sandwiched Z-bar tensioner just to fill up the keyway. And then I just got this little 3D printed extension, so it's easier on my thumb and it holds the pieces together. So I'll go counterclockwise like this. I've you haven't maybe seen these in a while, the Honest Dongshi flag picks. I needed a lot of height because there's a lot of space between this Z-bar and that. It'd probably be better if I had maybe a wider Z-bar, which I have, but you know, lazy. So a lot of times with this I have a hard time getting to the right height. So I have a couple other flags here that I'll probably switch to. And the hard thing about this lock is there's not really much, I never had a problem with oversetting, but there's one part where I have a really hard time getting between the pins to actually work on one. So I'm going to start on this, let's see which one. I'm going to start on this one on the right here. And there we got a click. You can see I have to counter rotate to set it. There's one on the left here. Doesn't seem to really give me count. Oh yeah, it is. But I keep slipping off because I can't go to the bottom very easily. I might have to put on some better glasses. Oh yeah, let me switch glasses so I can actually see how high. Like, I'm not looking so much for pins, but I need to be able to see how high my my pick is off the floor to see if it can get up to the height of the pins themselves. And I might not stick with this pick very long. There's a second one on the right, and it popped the first one on the right, so I gotta do the first one on the right again. So I think that first one on the right will probably pop out a lot. Let's see, what do I feel? Like I said, you don't have to worry too much about oversetting in this. I haven't had any problems the first time I picked it. But it did take me quite a while because I have this, like, I can't get on the pins. So you know what? I'm going to try. I have these curved flags here. I don't think I've done much to them. Maybe I thinned them down a little bit. And let's see if this, I'm going to use the back side of the curve to push on the pins and see if this fares any better. So, no. And I'm not really counting my pins because there we go, something like 4th or 5th one there. That's like the 5th or 6th one. I think that was the 6th one. Let's see if I can come forward. See, I'm stuck. I can't get the pick out. So it gets stuck on something. I think there's like a no lift on the left side or something that I can't get past, and I'm really getting jammed in there. So I don't know how I got past it to start, but I can't get back out past it. Oh, wait, I got a little bit free. I'm stuck. Come on. The pick is really stuck. I can't turn it. I'll see if I can set something to try to get it further out, but it does not want to come out. Yeah. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Give me my pick back. I don't know what it's stuck in. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's see. I think the first one dropped during that whole shenanigans. No, it didn't. Just gravity. Alright, so I got one curved the other direction. We'll try the other side. One is already set. And what I'll do is I'll rotate and see if I get any counter rotation. So I'm rotating with my tension, so I'm counterclockwise on the pick. So if there is counter rotation, we should be able to see it. I think this might be like a no lift on the left that I'm having a hard time getting by. Nope. And why can't I come back out after that? Alright, the second one there is pretty high lift. And now I have a hard time coming out because I think the first one on the left or the right dropped. Looks like the first one on the left dropped in this case. Let's get it with this one. Come on. Pretty sure that, yep, it's rotating. There we go. Is that first one on the right come out? Let's see. Go to this one here. No. Second one, no. Wait, third one looked like I was getting counter rotation when I hit it, but I lost it. Third one, there we go. Dropped the first one, doing that. Got the first one back. Go back further on the right. Is this, there we go, like the fourth one I think that time. So unless some of the, oh, fifth one on the right. I was going to say, unless some of the ones on the right dropped, it should be all of them in this, I think the sixth one, unless I'm just slipping off of it, which is highly possible. Alright, go back to the left with the other curve. Hopefully I'll be able to fit down the keyway better now with some of the pins set and out of the way. I'm getting counter rotation on what I think is the third one here. Make sure I'm on it. There we go, click out of that. Looks like I dropped the first one again. Having a hard time coming out. Alright, set it again. And go further back. I'm like on 4 or 5 here. I think. Does not look like getting counter yet. Oh, that's just me slipping off, I think. 3, 4, little click maybe. I think that's more of slipping. 5 on the left. No. Okay, let's check the right. Did I drop this first one? Doesn't seem to. It's hard when doing the right ones because I'm turning the lock to the counter to clockwise, and so the pick itself will feel like counter rotation. So you gotta be able to feel the difference between the pins creating counter rotation and the pick's rotation creating counter rotation. I feel like I'm getting stuck on something a little bit further back, like around pin 5 on the right-ish. Getting stuck on something that I can't get further back onto stuff that I need to get onto back there. Feels like I can go under it, so let me try coming from the back side of it. No, I just can't seem to get onto stuff. Can I come from in between? No. So this is what I ran into when I was picking it before. It took me a long time because I couldn't navigate the keyway well enough. Like I'm getting stuck right here, and I think there's something on the right that needs to be set. So let me I'm gonna go really light on the tension to see if I can kind of just push my way in between the two pins that are blocking me and set that right one like that, and do it again. See if I can get to the right one there. Just push my way down, and I'm sure I drop a few while I'm doing this. And I don't know if this is just because the particular sample I have on this that it's this difficult to navigate right there, but it is really hard to navigate, and then I get stuck coming out. I hope I didn't drop too much. Right, that's me clicking the first one again, pin 2 and pin 1 dropped again on the right. Got both of them again. 3 again. Did I drop everything on the right? That's the question. Alright, I got everything on the right except for maybe something towards the back here. At the very end. Let's see if I can feel anything with this one on the right. See, I get stuck here. I can't get between the pins to check either side. Okay, I got pin 6 on the right, I think there. And I dropped some stuff up front, so playing a game of ping pong here. Got 1 on the front. Oh, okay. I got some plug rotation there. I think I got the ones on the right hopefully set. I'm going to check it with this right flag just to see if I can feel them better and maybe navigate better. No, I can't get past this first one on the left with this flag. So let me set that first one on the left to let me get by, please. Actually, the first one on the left might be better with this flag, the flat flag, it would seem. Come on. I don't want to go too far and lose everything. Keep slipping off of it. Going to put the curve so I don't slip as much. There we go. That was a bit strenuous. Okay, that one's, I think, a no lift because it sticks out really far and doesn't give any counter rotation when I push on it. Further back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check the right ones again. 1, 2. Oh, 3's. There we go, 3. Lost 1 again on the right. I don't like setting 1 with this flag, but gotta do what you gotta do. 4 on the right, and we're open. Whew! Okay, so it's a bit of a struggle, this guy. That took longer than I would like, of course. But we'll go ahead and take a look at what's inside of this. Can I turn it with something? There we go. Can't turn it from the back. Here. There we go. So we're open and lock it back up again. Let's take a look inside. Let's see the glasses. Focus. Alright, let's take a look inside. Let's see what we got. To open this guy up, there is a C-clip, of course. And it's really awkward in there, so I've ground down the edge of this to get it flatter and hopefully be able to fit a little bit. That's going the wrong way. No, that was going the right. Apart. Together, okay. I kind of wiggle it to get grip on there. So we got that off. That piece out. Some screws in there. Okay, 1. Second one's a lot harder to unscrew, especially if I don't want to strip it. Let's take that piece out. Both screws. Okay, so then we need a follower. I got this 12mm. This one's really tight in here, but that should work. Okay, Now to get this out, get a key. When I'm doing higher pin count, like multi-row type locks, I like to use just a single key, like less weight to contend with. And there's just a left and right row, so I can see there is a gap there. So if I turn that 45 degrees, I should be able to avoid any gaps. All right. Let's get the the follower started like that. And then what we'll do is we'll rotate it upwards like this, and we'll drop the thing down. And this way, and I want to catch it because the key will fall out of the bottom slot, which happens on a lot of high pin counts, and then I'll shoot the pins out. So I do want to catch these side pins, and if I hold them in, that should hold the key in place. And there we go. So that's removed. Put that there. And what you can do is you can take the key out now while holding the pins in, and you can just fold it out the bottom like that. All right. All right, here are the right side pins. So let's actually cover those up. You could maybe slot this into one of those gutting shoes or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but those are upstairs. So there are 6 pins on this side, and I'll put them like this. So they're going to end up right next to each other. So I'll put them staggered a little to differentiate left from right. I left that last one open because there is going to be a ball bearing that goes into that detent right there. That's what centers the lock so that you don't immediately drop into a false set. Alright, so left side I'll put a little bit higher up. I love how when these fall out, they usually flip like 180, like that, so that, you know, it's just, I like it, I don't know. Simple pleasures. There's nothing special in here that I can tell. Yeah, nothing special in here. All these have like a, you might think that that's for oversets to catch it, but no, that's just so that the pins don't fall into the keyway. So they'll rest on a ledge that's in there, on that ledge there. Now, for this, we'll start from the front, and the pins are staggered left and right, so you can easily take one at a time. And it looks like it starts, if we look on here, it starts on the right side. Okay, there, right side. So we'll keep going. Oh, okay, so there's the right side one right there. Coming out. Right side number 1. And it's spring. So I'll put that down for a second, and we'll take a look at these. These are these tiny little spools. They got a thin lip on top. You see that thin lip there on the spool? And you can tell the back of it because it's hollow to accommodate for the spring. So let's put that facing the key pin like that. And then as you keep going, it'll be on the other side. So we'll just, and every single one of them is the same. So we'll just drop the springs out as we go. I think all the springs are the same, except there is one different spring, and it's very obvious because it's the one for the ball bearing. I'm going to move this up here so that I have a little area for these so they don't drop into that and get mixed up. Third one on the right. Third one on the left. Fourth one on the right. Fourth one on the left. Oh, the spring's stuck in that one. Fifth one on the right. Fifth one on the left. And because these are staggered back and forth like this, the reassembly is quite easy as well. You don't have to worry about pushing having to get 2 drivers in at the same time or anything like that. Okay, and then the other one shot out too. Makes it easy. Do these backwards. Or is that just schmutz? Okay, so the left ones you see I have higher than the right ones, and now there's one other piece in here. Oop, there, rolling away. All right, there's this ball bearing, you see that? And it's got this thicker spring. It's pretty strong. It's pretty hard to push down when you're reassembling. Nothing special inside the Bibles. We'll take a closer look. There we go. All standard kind of key pins, and all the same size too. They're not different size drivers. All the drivers are the same size. All same size kind of spools, and then this one to hold it in place. So that is the Agent LS5. I don't even know if I mentioned the name at the beginning, but the Agent LS5. All right, 12 pins. Thanks everyone.